What's up everyone, my name's Isaac and welcome back to the testing world. Today I'm going to show you how to make a redstone shop. The first thing I want to go over is the fact that this redstone shop can only do items of one. It cannot do anything stackable. You can make the price up to 64 diamonds, but you can only give out one item, for example like a shulker box like I do in my planet Bedrock realm. As you can tell by the filter, the system is set up to receive diamonds, and the cost is set up to receive 3 diamonds per shulker box. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to drop in 3 diamonds. They will be sucked down into the hoppers, turn the system on, and you will receive a shulker box. Alright, let's get right into it. Your build space is going to be 6 by 3, and if you're wanting to build this underground, or the parts that you don't need underground, you're going to want to build up to 3. The 4th block is actually the block for your chest. You're going to want to start off by putting in a chest, a hopper into that chest, a hopper into the next hopper, a block into the back of that hopper, a comparator on that block, and then a hopper going into that comparator. This hopper is going to act as your item filter, which is what will be able to set your price to be, whether it is diamonds, gold, iron, or whatever you choose. Next up, we're going to put in the hoppers that actually count to see how many items you've put in to make sure that you can pay the correct amount to get the item that you want. You're going to place a block underneath the block that you placed earlier, a hopper going into that block, remove that block, and a hopper going into the other hopper. This is where you will actually put your items to display how much your item is going to cost. You're going to want to take a comparator, and you're going to put a comparator out from each one of those hoppers. Then you're going to want to set this system up again right after those comparators. Hopper going into a temporary block, and then hopper going into a hopper. The next thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take a comparator, one comparator this time, and set it up here. This is actually going to be the system that triggers when enough diamonds have been counted out to signal that your item is ready to be dispensed. Next up, we're going to set up a block right after that comparator, a redstone torch connected to that block, a block on top of the redstone torch, and you're actually just going to want to bring this line all the way down. Next up, we're going to put in the dropper. The dropper is going to be located right next to this hopper here, so you're going to want to place a temporary block right here above the chest, and place the hopper going facing upward. Once you have your dropper placed, you're going to place a block behind your dropper, a redstone repeater going into that block, and a line of redstone dust. This is actually going to connect to the redstone torch underneath and is what is going to power your dropper to spit out the item when the entire system pulses. Next up, you want to go underneath this line and you're going to place the repeaters. You're going to want to place a repeater here, going into a block, going into another repeater, going into another block that's located directly behind the chest. I will say that this does not have to be a single chest. If you want to go ahead and make this a double chest, you can, but for size, we are going to leave it like this. You also have the option, if you choose, to put the chest this way if you don't want it to be any wider. But again, for this, we're just going to use the one chest. As you can see, the system that actually counts to see how many diamonds are put in is empty. If you throw in 3 items to show that you want 3 items, it automatically gets filtered. So what you want to do is you want to lock this first hopper to make sure that it can't move through the second hopper without the diamonds coming through the system first. To do that, you're going to place a block next to this hopper, a piece of redstone dust going down like that. Then you're going to place a block here and a block here. And on this block, you're going to place a redstone torch. This will actually lock this hopper so that when you put in the items, so for example, we're going to be doing 3, they no longer move. After we finish this part, we can actually go back here to the next set of hoppers. And this is just going to be a 1 block item, and you can use any block to put into these hoppers. These hoppers will never have anything else going into them. They will both be locked until it says not to lock them, so you shouldn't have any issues with blocks wanting to get out. You're going to just place 1 item there, and that will actually show when you pay the 3 diamonds for this, they will move over here, triggering this comparator, triggering this to unlock. They move here, and this whole system gets triggered to actually push out whatever item you're trying to sell out of this dropper. After you get done with your hoppers, you're going to want to go up here and you're going to place 2 pieces of redstone dust right here. This will actually make it to where whenever the signal comes that there's extra items in the hopper, it'll actually trigger all of this to shut off. Next, we're going to be working on the actual item filter on this top hopper. This is going to be what items you're wanting to use to pay with. So in this case, we're using diamonds. You're going to need 21 named items, or it can be any item as long as you don't think that it will ever be put into this hopper, because that will actually break it. Place your 1 diamond, and that's it. You're officially set on your hopper. Now that we know that it costs 3 diamonds per shulker box, and we've got a shulker box in here, we're going to actually go ahead and enter in 3 diamonds into this hopper and see if it works. Filter through the item, and out popped your shulker box. Once you have your chest in place and you know everything is working, now you can actually design it however you want. You can cover up this entire system to where your store is just a little room with a chest. I want to thank you guys for checking out this video in the redstone testing world. Look forward to these videos every Sunday. I'm going to try and make them as short and as explainable as possible. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. I will answer every question that comes my way. I will also link the video and the person down below who came up with this idea. If you're interested in checking out his video, feel free to do so. This was my little spin on it and how to make it a little bit quicker and hopefully a little bit more understandable. If you haven't already, please subscribe. We're getting close to 100 subscribers, and it would be really awesome to hit that number sooner rather than later. If you enjoyed the video, please leave it a like. If you didn't enjoy it, tell me what I can do in the comments that would make the situation better and more enjoyable for you. But again, guys, I want to thank you guys for checking out this video, and I'll see you guys next time.